So, last year was your first year in the offense. What was the main, just big picture question, what was the main thing that you learned as a freshman?
Speed of Power 5 football is a lot faster than you would think. Physicality is a lot more different. You just got to raise to a level of everybody else and try to keep getting better like week after week.
What about off the field? What changes did you make, like, just as a man off the field?
I think I've grown up a lot, maturity-wise. I look at it, as my job now, and I got to put all my effort into it. It's not high school anymore where I can just do this half-time, part-time, and kind of do whatever I want on the side. But I got to focus on this because it's my goal right now.
What was your biggest goal of the offseason?
I would say, obviously strength, speed, and just improving the run blocking game. Yeah.
Now it's your second year in the system. Like, can you feel like a little bit more experience, a little bit more confidence in the system, given that it's your second
100%. Yeah, I feel like more of a pep in my step, obviously, and I just feel more comfortable, in my role now. And just when I'm out there, I'm not anxious or anything about the signals or getting lined up. Yeah.
Now, and we're practicing, but we're still a long ways away from September, from the season starting. What do you want to accomplish by then?
It's a good question. I don't know. I'd say, man, that's a good question. Just keep getting stronger, faster, work on route running, second level releases, run blocking. I could say that over and over and over because that's what I need to work on. But
keep bringing up goals, but do you have a goal for your second season after your first one?
Yeah, I would say, anywhere. I don't know how realistic this is, but 25 plus catches, that'd be really, amazing receptions wise. Maybe 3 or more touchdowns, something like that. Who knows? Maybe get like an accolade in there. Some sort of Big Ten accolade. But yeah.
With the exit of a guy like Hayden Urchie, he was the oldest, most experienced, played the most. Can you feel like that, sort of like from maybe Nate or Longo, sort of like are they like talking to you with a little bit of with an expectation that you're going to step up into a leadership role? Like, can you feel that at all?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, I had all last year to play, and it's I'm done being a young guy, and it's time to step up and be an older guy. And I think they expect a lot from me, but I also expect a lot from myself. So I think we're at a good balance.
Last year was your first year in the offense, but it was also like everybody's first year because it was a new coaching staff.
Yeah.
Can you feel like from the offense as a whole, can you feel like maybe Phil has made any changes in the offseason, like a new approach in year two?
I don't know. I think we're sticking with what we had last year, and obviously LSU, we showed what we could do, and I think that's what we're just going to keep trying to do. And there's little snippets that are new here and there to me, but similar to last year. Yeah.
Let's talk about some of the new faces. Tyler Van Dyke, what's your first impression?
I really like him. He's a really personable guy. He's a good guy. He's fun to talk to. Slings the ball. He's a gunslinger. Yeah, obviously I haven't got a whole lot of reps with him and built a connection out on the field, but in the locker room, I think he's a great guy.
Now, even though you haven't gone too many reps with him, do you feel do you think he's confident in the new in this system? Do you think he still has a ways to go with his confidence? Just kind of observing.
Yeah, I think he plays confident, but obviously everybody makes mistakes, and it's a new offense. He's played I don't know how many offenses in the past, and I don't know. I wouldn't say it's a long way to go, but I think there's just little small things I guess to pick up here and there. But I think he's a great player.
Braden Locke, how do you think he's developed from last year?
Seems more confident for sure. I think he's just taking his opportunities when he gets them in terms of just throwing the ball downfield. Yeah, I think he's obviously he was in the offense last year, so he gets it a lot more. But yeah.
Jackson McGowan, what was your first impression of him, and how do you think he's done this spring so far?
I think he's improved a ton. I think obviously in run blocking he's a smaller guy. He's 30 pounds less than most of our guys, but his route running capabilities are just insane. He's just quick, he's fast, he's agile, he could do a lot. He could help us out in a 12 personnel package, or an 11.
Do you have any goals for the tight ends as a whole, or do you think are there any specific goals in the tight ends room that maybe Nate has talked about?
I would say it's probably the most physical group on the team. Set the standard and lead others. Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you
so much.
Yeah.
Good.